3, 2, 1. Greetings, foolish mortal. 'Tis I, Viktorya Roze Tassi. Did I ever tell you the story of why I dropped out of college? So, what happened was that I was going to Grossmont College for 4 or 5 years at this point. I was a part-time student. I cannot handle full-time coursework for understandable reason. And while I was attending Grossmont, I had a transcriptionist in the classroom. That was for me only. A transcriptionist is a court typist. Like they sit in court and they really type down everything that happened with this awesome little keyboard. And so for like the first 3.5 years of me going to college, actually, sorry, it was more like 3.5, 4 years of me going to the college. It was great. But then the person who was in charge of that retired and someone else came and took her place. And this person was effing incompetent. So a bit more backstory is required. However, basically how it worked was that if I was going to be out or late to a class whatsoever, then I was to send a email to the head of, not student services, but my assigned ADA coordinator spokesperson, whatever the term is. And then they would email the people who were in charge of the captioning company and basically cancel services. If I failed to email 3 times for one class, then the transcriptionist would be canceled and I'd basically be out on my own, right? So what happened was that the first time that happened, I believe I had a doctor's appointment or something like that. So I send an email saying that I would be out of class for the day. I then get an email back from them, like later on that day, saying, "Hey, you want a class? You get one strike." So I send the person an email saying, "Hi, yes, I did in fact send you an email." I forward them the email and they go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did not see that." So I say, "Oh, hey, no big deal. You must have a lot of emails in your folder, right?" Well, I'll tell you what, that just continued happening. And just every single time this happened, I would make a note of it. Then I would go down to the office, demand a meeting. I would probably not get a meeting with them, but I just quite honestly made it obvious that I was not happy about it. And then what finally happened was that class was canceled for the week for some reason, like whatever. I send the person an email saying, "Hey, cancel class," saying, "Hey, class was canceled for the week, whatever." I then get an email back from them because, of course, they are effing incompetent, saying, "Hey, class was canceled for the week and you didn't know and you didn't tell us. We'd really appreciate it if you would just simply let us know." And just, I'll tell you what, I became absolutely unhinged. Sorry. I called them 50 Shades of Stupid, that their mother must have dropped them on their head when they were a baby, and just all this other kind of not nice stuff, which, by the way, I acknowledge that I was not the nicest. But in my own defense, they were possibly not the brightest bulb in the box. And then I say to them, "I am dropping out of college due to your fucking incompetence." And then that was that. I did drop out of college. So to be honest with you, at that point, I was about ready to call it quits on college. I'm not an academic person. I've never been an academic person. I have no idea why I even wanted to go to college and not like a trade school or get a certification in something, or just that would have saved us so much trouble.